Hey guys, so it's the middle of the night. I'm here at the hotel. I need to stay quiet a bit. Before going to bed, I've decided to record this brief video. So one of the things I want to do on my channel is to monitor those Telegram groups basically for trading Forex, Bitcoin and all of that stuff. So I've opened Google Sheets and I've made this Excel sheet, if you will. Take a look. So this is how my Google Sheet looks like right now. First of all, these are the data inputs. Say my starting capital will be $300. Say my lot size will be per trade $100. And let's put leverage for now 1. This row is basically week 1. Let me show you. So date, all the days in the week. P&L by percent. So basically this is where I type in how much percent I've made per trade. This is profit net loss by dollars. So basically this is calculation. Let's not worry about this now. So capital at the end of the day is basically also a calculation, which means my starting capital, which was the data input, plus the profit net loss by dollars. So for now, since the dollars are set at 0, so since the profit net loss right now is set at 0, my capital at the end of the day is same as starting capital. Now for this, I type in how much trades were taken. But if there would be more trades per day, I would have to basically insert a row below and take profit net loss into the account. And in this cell, I basically type in how much trades were won for that day. So as I've just mentioned, some of my cells are basically calculations. I'd like to keep most of the stuff automated. It's a pretty simple calculation. It's basically based on proportion. If you do not know how the math of that works, so let me show you. So the calculation goes like this. Say you have $100 in your pocket, $100. So that basically equals to 100%. You need to find out how much 33% of that is worth. So that is basically X dollars. So the calculation goes like this. X equals $100 times 33%. So we go like this. Divided out of 100%. So basically these percents go away and we are left off with $33. It's a pretty basic math. I'm sure you guys understand how all of that works, but I felt like I needed to explain a bit. Insulting your intelligence wasn't my aim, guys, so I'm sure you can handle that. Basically, this is what this cell is all about. So we have basically lot size times profit net loss by percent. So say we put 33% as I just showed you in my example. Next, times by B4, which is basically leverage. We have this one set right now at 1. And everything is divided by E2, which is this guy. So proportion divided by percent. So 100%. It has the orange color because I won't be changing it at all. So 33% out of lot size of 100 equals to P&L of $33, and capital after that is basically starting capital plus profit net loss by dollars. Maybe I should specify it as days and capital. And then we have total trades taken, so it's basically the sum amount of this column right here. Needs to expand this a bit more to 13. Total trades won, so this is basically the sum of this column right here. I also need to expand this a bit more to 13. So both of these cells I will be inputting myself. And win ratio, which is basically the same thing. And this cell is basically the same thing, so D4, so total trades won. Right now I have this set at 1 because 1 is right here, times 100% E2 divided by total trades taken, which is basically C4. What I'm aiming at was 50%, and right here I have 50%. And this basically last cell is the sum of the total profit net loss for this week. And to guide me through my journey of making money, I've decided to add this as a emoji to make sure not forget what I am working towards for. So it's basically pretty simple Excel sheet. We'll be using it to try and test some Telegram groups. It's best to do some monitoring before using your own capital on those. I don't know, maybe I will test it for 3 or 4 months before I feel confident enough to maybe put in my own money on the line. If I will see that there are some updates needed for this Excel sheet, I will be sure to update it. But for now, I think I'm done for this video. I really gotta get to sleep. It's almost 2 o'clock right now. I will see you on the front line. Good night.